They say some places should never be found, hidden deep within the folds of forgotten maps and erased memories. There are villages that no longer exist, not because time erased them, but because something wanted them gone. This is the story of Raka, a man who should have never returned, and the village that was never meant to be found. If you're watching this, do not under any circumstance follow the map. It started with a letter. No stamp, no sender. Just a thick yellowed envelope slid beneath his apartment door at midnight. Raka opened it half asleep. Inside, a folded piece of parchment paper. The writing, elegant, inked, as if written with a quill. Your mother is not dead. Come home. Below the sentence, a map, hand-drawn, old, showing roads that no longer existed, a path through the jungle, and at the end, one word, mother. Not a village name, not a region, just mother. Raka's mother had died 5 years ago, or so he thought. He had buried her himself, closed the casket, stood in the rain. So why couldn't he throw the map away? He asked his uncle, the oldest surviving relative, about his mother's childhood. The old man looked nervous. We don't talk about that place, not anymore. Why? Because it talks back. Raka ignored the warning. He packed a bag, drove out at dawn, left the city behind, into the thick trees and muddy paths. And as he drove deeper, his phone lost signal. His watch froze. The air grew thick, heavy. And then he saw it. A gate, ancient, carved from stone, words etched into the arch. Welcome back, lost child. The village was frozen in time. Wooden houses, dirt roads, people dressed like it was the 1960s. Yet everyone looked at him and smiled, as if they knew him. A woman walked up to him, wrinkled, eyes sharp. You're Raka, yes? You've come back. How do you know my name? Your mother said you'd return. A cold wave ran through him. She's here? The woman didn't answer. She just pointed to a house at the far end of the village. Don't stay past midnight, not until you know the truth. The house was familiar. Raka had seen it once in an old photo album. His mother standing outside it as a young girl. And there she was, sitting on the porch, smiling. She looked exactly the same. Hello, Raka, my son. Her voice, her eyes. But she was cold to the touch, too cold. She never blinked. And that night, Raka heard footsteps on the roof. He looked out and saw her, crawling upside down, her neck bent backwards, eyes glowing faintly red. That night, the villagers gathered, each wearing a she died. But she came back. And to stay, she must trade places. With who? The girl just looked up at him. You. Raka ran. Every path led back to the same house. He marked trees, set fires, left his jacket as a sign. Nothing worked. He walked in circles until he came across something else. Himself. A younger version, laughing, playing. An older version, tied to a tree, mouth sewn shut. A final version. No face, just a body. Empty. The village wasn't real, it was a loop. A spiritual trap. A prison for souls who were lured by blood. The next ritual began. They brought a baby forward, crying, pure. "You can leave," said the old woman, "but a soul must stay." "A child? No, I won't do it." The fire dimmed. From the shadows she came, half woman, half burnt corpse, her eyes weeping black fluid. "I gave you life, Raka. Give me yours in return." Raka didn't speak. He walked into the fire. The village faded. The people forgot. The trees regrew. But one thing remained. A new letter, sliding beneath a new door. At midnight. "Your mother is not dead."